I call forth the presence of Mother Gaia, the ancient earth, and the wisdom of my higher self. May these messages flow in truth, love, and clarity for the highest good of all beings. I welcome the watchers of the soil, the whispers of the wind, the fire of soul, and the cleansing waters. This reading is a sacred ceremony. May it reach the ones who need it, and so it is.
Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for being here with me today. So, we are doing a prediction on your next 6 months by the time you're watching this. 6 months from then, how is it going to be? And we have two very different and beautiful pile selection, a distinct pile selection than before in our channel, which is flowers. Like, yeah, they are real flowers. Okay, so pile one, we have the pink tulips here. I love tulips. And pile two, we have this bunch of red roses. Take a good look at it. Okay, so these are the two piles that you may choose and select from. And I might also add a DOB selection if you want to do that as well, or if you want to select it from that. Okay, so let's begin our reading. Hello, dear pile one. You chose the beautiful pink tulip. Before I head on to the reading section, I just wanted you to have a beautiful look at it. Okay?
I call forth the wisdom of Gaia, the keepers and the guardians of Gaia, and all the spirits surrounding me and my group ones right now. Thank you for being here today with me. Welcome to your reading, dear group ones. You have chosen the tulip pile. I welcome you to your reading, and let us dive deep into your next 6 month prediction. I would like to request you guys to focus your intention and pray with me as I shuffle the cards to the guardians and the keepers of Gaia, to the wisdom that Gaia holds. Let us pray for it together. Let us call the guardian angels and spirits around us right now to help us in our reading. Dear universe, dear Mother Gaia, help me connect with my pile ones, my group ones who chose the tulip pile. Show me what is coming in their next 6 months. Thank you. From the time they are watching their next 6 months. So everybody, while I'm shuffling, please let me know how you guys are doing. I would really love to know about you guys. what each one you have been up to. How's your life going? What are you going through? If you would like to share, because we are a family, we are a community here. So you're free to discuss and speak about anything. You're free to share or oops. Okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Four of Pentacles. Although I'm not taking it, but I'm a bit surprised with the Four of Pentacles. There's an intuitive message that Gaia wants to tell you. Okay, there is an intuitive message, and this will be for some of you, not everyone. You are not using your resources properly. Yeah, I'm taking a close look at the card, hence, you're not seeing the card or my hands on the table. But see how the Wheel of Fortune almost looks like a pentacle. Okay, the imagery is sacred geometry. We are not going to talk about that. The intuitive message is there is something that you're not using properly. You're not using, okay, I get it. You're not using the resources that you have within you, because Gaia does not just live outside of us, but she's also inside of us. The food, the water, the air, the land, everything. Gaia is in and outside of us. Okay? She's within and she's without. This body is Gaia's body. Okay, I'm being shown. I don't know. It either was a cartoon, a TV show, a movie, or yeah, where a man is a tree and a tree is a man. Like the tree has a body, face, hands, and the man is a tree. So I'm being shown that imagery, and the fact that you have not lost, but you have lost your connection to Gaia because you have forgotten her, you have forgotten your roots, and you might be struggling in your life. You might be feeling lost, feeling directionless, feeling as if you don't have a purpose, or you don't really know your what's your purpose. Why do you wake up every morning? Okay, you might be going to work, college, university, doing your own thing, but deep down you lack purpose, you lack direction, you feel as if you have no idea what you're supposed to do or what you even are doing right now. That is because you have lost your touch with the inner resources that you have, and you are only focusing on the things you're able to see. Here's the beautiful thing that I'm getting. We have the Four Pentacles. Okay, in the ancient times, everybody thought there were only four elements: air, water, earth, fire. But in reality, in truth, there are five elements. The fifth is the ether or the spirit, is the spiritual, are the spirits, the ethers. So, Wheel of Fortune and the pentacle that is being represented here is the fifth element that you are lacking because you are not recognizing it within you. Connect to your inner spirit, connect to your inner spiritual power, go within. I wouldn't be shocked if the Hermit card came out. We will see what's coming up in the reading, but it is to do with you going within, because you're constantly searching for something that cannot be found outside. Remember, the fifth element is the spirit. Spirit cannot be found in the materialistic world, in the physical realm. They don't live there. They don't. Okay, spirit or the fifth element is within you, just like all elements are. But we can see the four elements outside of ourselves. We can see water, we can touch it. Same with the fire, air, and what did I miss? Air, fire, water, earth. Yeah. Okay, but spirit isn't something that you can touch, you can see, you can feel. Okay, you cannot do all those physical stuff with the fifth element. You have to feel it from within. It has to do with within your internal world. And this might be the reason, not this might, this is the reason why your external world feels so dull, without colors, as if there is nothing interesting happening there. Because wow, because the interesting thing happens within. This light, I'm being referred to this as the big bang. Like, you're constantly trying to find something outside which should be coming from within. And when you seek it within, when you go inside, the big bang happens, and we all know what happens after the big bang: the universe, the entire solar system. So, all the answers to your external problem is within, and there is the law. Yes, I'm referring to the article the law, as within, so without. I use it as my motto. As within, so without. As above, so below. As the universe, so the soul. Okay? Wow, such depth. As the universe, so the soul. Your soul is a representation of the universe. Okay? Stop finding the universe outside, it is within. Now let us begin. Okay, we're gonna do the oracles first. Let us use this goddess guidance oracle cards for your theme for the next 6 months. What is the theme for my group ones next 6 months? Theme. Okay, I'm putting this back. Oh, wow. I thought I would not take it, but I'm taking it. I'm taking it. I will tell you why. Let's keep this as the wild card because the message is so beautiful and goes with your energy. We have Solace with Sully. This is reminding me of Avatar, Jake Sully and his kids were known as the Sullys. It might be pronounced as Sulis. I'm gonna say Solace. Yeah. What is this? Is it supposed to be buddies or bad ease? Whatever that is, dash of water. Spend time near water such as lake, river, or the ocean to recharge your batteries. Then we have peace with Irene. Peace, there is no need to worry as everything is working out beautifully. Then we have Artemis with Guardian. You and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. And the wild card is the Sedna, infinite supply. You are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. You know something about us and the universe? We are the universe, okay, manifested in a tiny form, but we forget that we are the universe. And hence, for us to create the reality we want, we just have to realize the truth. And it's easier said than done, I know that. But okay, we're going to talk about the infinite supply later. The theme for your next 6 months is that of honoring and taking on the character and nature of water, the water element. Okay, I was almost going to say with water, air element as well, but then spirits are like air element is reckless. They tend to be impetuous at times. I said, okay, fine, water it is. Why water? Because in the next 6 months, you will feel that your life is out of your control. What I mean by that is you will start feeling as if you don't have the reins to your life. You are not holding the steering, you are not driving, your life is an autopilot, which is true. Okay, because your life and the reins, the steering to your life is now handled by your guardian spirits, your guardian angels, and they are coming through to tell you to let go. Because okay, now they are showing me the famous scenes from, not sports, thriller, crime, or the manly movies. I'm forgetting the genre. So where a person is driving and another person is trying to also steer the steering to go somewhere else, like fighting on the steering, the wheel. And when you try to do that in your life, it is that what you're doing. Spirits are taking care of your life, they are leading your way, they are guiding you. But when you try to poke their business, when you try to get into their business, get in between their job and your destiny, what you do is actually create imbalance, chaos, and destruction, I'm being told. Okay. And even in the movies, when you fight with the steering wheel, when two people are trying to drive one wheel, what happens? Accidents. It's like you're trying to flow against the currents. And the more you try to flow against the currents, the more pain, or the more troubles or challenges you will face. They are asking you to let go and be. And if I have to give one single word to you to define your next 6 months, it will be surrender. Surrender. Because see the messages even in the cards, there is no need to worry, and you are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. Believe it. You need to surrender. The overthinking, the tension, the anxiety, the stress that you're having is you and your ego trying to control, when spirit is in actual control. Imagine the fight with spirits and your ego. It is not good. So you need to let go. Start letting go slowly. Whenever something stresses you out, or whenever you tend to take tension or panic, or become anxious, keep your hand on your heart and say, it is okay, I let go. I let go and surrender to the divine power guiding me. Okay, and one very beneficial mantra for you will be the Asatoma Sadgamaya mantra, because that mantra literally means from darkness to light, from mortality to immortality, take me. Okay, so it will be beneficial for you to read or chant that mantra every day. Maybe once after you wake up, like a prayer, or 21 times a day. It will really help you. It is tried and tested. When I share any mantra to chant, be assured that I have done it before, and so I am sharing, because mantras are not to be shared without getting without actually getting benefit or blessings from the mantra. Like, until unless you have mastered a mantra, you cannot share it. If you do, certain karmic debts are created. Okay, so it will be beneficial for you. Second thing, the practical things that will be beneficial is the bodies of water, sitting by a lake, a river. Okay, and if none of those things are available near where you live, a bucket of water is fine as well. Spend some time near water, maybe, every alternate days, or during weekends, or when you feel really tired, you can heat up the water and have a spa, soak your foot, soak your entire body in water. Okay, use Epsom salt, soak up, take in the water, allow this water to take the stress away. Okay, I would like to read the message from Sedna. Okay, I'm so, yeah, I pronounced it right. The pronunciation is given Sedna. Yes. The message from Sedna is: this is an abundant universe filled with more than enough for everyone. Yet, the energy format of this planet is about polarities. In this instance, it's about giving and receiving. The key is to balance the two. If you only give, you will feel drained, resentful, and experience lack. If you only receive, you won't enjoy what you have. Balance comes from fearlessly giving as you're guided and then receiving with joy and gratitude. It's exactly like breathing. Both the inhale and the exhale are identically important. Practice giving and receiving daily, and you will never want for anything. Various meaning of this card: don't worry about the future, know that you will always have enough to eat, your needs will always be provided for, spend time at the ocean, swim with the dolphins, move to a beach or island community, go swimming, sailing, or surfing. Give time or money to a cause that protects the ocean. Okay, and also with the balancing message, if you have no idea how to balance your life, like I said, surrender is the biggest thing you can do. So, surrender. Okay? Now, let us move in depth. Next 6 months for my group ones. Next 6 months for my group ones. Next 6 months for my group ones. I like it when spirits confirm. We have 4 of Swords, 2 of Swords. Yeah, this is exactly the message I just. Now these are a lot. Exactly the message I just get. 9 of Cups. Yes. When you let go, only then can you attract abundance. We have the 3 of Wands. Strength, judgment, temperance. So many major arcanas at the bottom. This is a journey of being with yourself and knowing yourself at a much deeper level. Going from the shallow waters to the deeper waters, realizing your inner strength, realizing the value and power of kindness and compassion, your judgment skills, learning to be discerning, learning to have better judgment skills, learning to be judicious, learning to be provident, learning to be prudent. Okay, and temperance, balancing nature. Everything is possible in the universe when it is balanced. Imagine if I'm being referred to a young Sheldon's episode where Sheldon is oh my god, I literally cannot remember any words to speak right now. Sheldon is an atheist, okay, but his mother is very religious, she's very Christian. So something happens in this particular episode where she, her trust in God, her faith starts to diminish. And Sheldon does not like, Sheldon is also hurting, seeing his mom really sad, not believing in God, hurting. So he comes and sits with Mary. Mary is his mother, Sheldon's mother. And he tells her, although Sheldon is atheist, he tells his mom, Mother, did you know if the gravity or, I'm not a science person, but the gravity or the dimension or the weight every planet or everything in the universe is in right now, if it were to be imbalanced, okay, let's say the gravity was to increase by 0.5%, he says everything would collapse and the universe will not exist. Nothing will exist in the world. There is something that is holding everything together. Everything is done perfectly. The earth, the distance, the gravity, the universe, the galaxies, the stars, everything is in perfect order and balance for to have a sustainable universe, world, and life. And Mary's like, what are you trying to say? He's like, I don't believe in God, but I do accept that something of that caliber, it is so immaculate that it has, like, someone so greater should have done it. Okay, like God is who created the universe, is what he meant, because his mother lost the faith. Okay, so he tried explaining to the science, mathematics of the universe how everything is in perfect balance and it isn't possible for the planets to be in such balance and such order, precisely, very nuanced on its own. He just said that, nothing more. So, this is what, okay, trust, let go. Four of Swords, you are at a more resting phase. You need rest. The more you try to work, the more you try to push, the more you are hurting yourself. Love yourself enough to know when you need rest. Unapologetic rest. Okay. And Two of Swords is a blocking energy. Okay. Although it also represents indecisiveness, but because she is blindfolded, you might not know or realize how you're blocking your own abundance. The Nine of Cups, the wish fulfillment. It is again advised for you to stop the resistance, stop the external pushing out and the doing energy. I have to do it, I have to do it, I have to do. No, surrender and let it go. Let it go. It's almost like you're trying to control your path, or you're trying to control yourself in the face of a current, the oceanic currents. You cannot. And the more you resist, the more you try to control, the more you will get hurt. The more it will drain you, the more problematic it would feel. Let go. Relax. Okay? Everything will be provided to you. Your Nine of Cups will be provided to you by the universe. trust, and let go. Like I said, this is an inner journey you're going. Learning to surrender, learning to self trust, learning to have love and compassion for yourself. Okay? Let us get one of the angel answers oracle. If you have a question, yes or no question, please ask it right now. We have it's up to you. There's something better and romance. I feel this is romancing with yourself. This corresponds to self love, your inner sanctuary, your inner world being replenished with love. And the universe, again, the message which there's something better, you're holding on to something that is not good for you. And the universe is trying to take it from you, but you're not leaving it. Like the teddy bear message, the picture, where a girl is holding on to a small teddy, wherein God has a bigger teddy for her, and she's not leaving the small teddy. And if she does not let go of the smaller teddy, she would never receive the bigger teddy. Okay? And again, it's up to you. It's up to you if you wish to have a peaceful life, because the more you try to resist, like I said, I feel like a broken record now, but this is the exact message I'm getting. Okay, let us end with few advice cards. Okay, I am totally adequate for all situations. I am one with the power and wisdom of the universe. I claim this power, and it is easy for me to stand up for myself. Yes, a journey to self. Learning to take care of yourself, learning to stand up for yourself, learning to be with yourself, learning to hold compassion for yourself, kindness, forgiveness for yourself. It is easier to hold those stuff for others. Again, see, inner world. What did I tell you guys? I trust my inner wisdom. As I go about my daily affairs, I listen to my own guidance. My intuition is always on my side. I trust it to be there at all times. I am safe. And last we have, I claim my own power and I lovingly create my own reality. I ask for more understanding so that I may knowingly and lovingly shape my world and my experiences. Instead of trying to focus on relationships with others, focus on the relationship that you have with yourself. Okay, so thank you so much, guys. This is what I have for you. I really wish you luck for your next 6 months, and I will see you soon. And please do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment, and have a good day. Bye bye.
Hi, pile 2. You chose the bunch of 5 red roses. Welcome to your reading. Before I head on to your prediction section, I wanted you to have a look at it. Okay?
Hey there, pile 2. Welcome to your reading. You chose the bunch of red roses pile. Welcome to your reading. Thank you so much for being here with me today. We will be looking at your next 6 months prediction. While I shuffle the cards, close your eyes, connect, and pray to Mother Gaia, her wisdom, her guardian, her keepers, her spirit, and her angel. May Mother Gaia's wisdom, light, and guardian spirits, guardian angels protect us always. Thank you so much. Dear Universe, dear Mother Gaia, please help me connect with my pile to the rose pile and show me with accuracy and precisely what their next 6 months will be like. What will my pile two's next 6 months will be like? We have the justice flying out. Lots of major arcana, justice, temperance, the knight of wands, the 10 of swords, the 8 of wands. Many of you have not made peace with your past. The past will come back knocking. I know the cards are not saying that. I don't read the cards. I go with my intuition and what spirits are giving me. Page of Cups, yes. Thank you, spirits, for confirming. Page of Cups is mainly seen as a card which is interpreted generally at a very shallow surface level as to someone who owes you an apology or who you are waiting from an apology. The Sun. Yes. See, there is something from your past that you're holding on to. Okay? You either haven't had the closure that you needed or you wanted, or you have not made peace with it yet. You still haven't accepted what happened, and it will come back knocking. It will come back knocking at a time when you least expect it. Something is out of balance, something is not finished yet. The fact that we are starting with the Justice and ending with the Page of Cups, something is out of balance. You haven't learned the lesson yet. Even in the Fool's Journey, let me tell you what this is. Justice represents Saturn. Okay, Saturn is going through his last phase, his last cycle in Pisces, in Uttar Bhadrapada Nakshatra, and he will soon start a new cycle, a new chapter, a new 30-year cycle. Okay, and an era is finishing. So there is something in your life that you haven't quite yet learned the lesson. This is why we have the Justice here. And wow, Justice and the Temperance, they both represent balance. Temperance is the epitome of divine balance, where Justice represents judgments, fairness, lessons learned. Justice is also representative of your karma and karmic debt. You haven't cleared something, you haven't learned a particular lesson. If you are listening to me and going like, no, I don't want anyone from my past, you cannot control it, first of all. Second, what you really can do is introspect. If you choose to sit and introspect on the past actions and past events that happened, rather than blaming the person on the other side, and really introspect what it really taught you, what the situation was meant to teach you, maybe the person from the past who might have come forward in the near future, in the next 6 months, will not. Okay? So there is a lack of balance that is happening. And you're so headstrong that you don't want to deal with it, you are fine without it, you feel as if you have moved on, you have detached. Okay, you don't have any attachment, you don't care, you do. You do, darling. You don't know how our brain functions. Maybe you do. But really, we don't only have our conscious brain. We have subconscious, we have unconscious brain, we have our nervous system, we have many places. I'm being referred to a statement I heard a while back ago. It came in the news somewhere that nothing is ever truly lost on the internet. If you delete it from somewhere, it goes and it is being stored somewhere else. Like nothing is ever lost. No energy is destroyed. Nothing is ever truly destroyed. Okay. So you haven't really moved on, or you haven't really learned the lesson. If you feel as if patterns are being repeated, you keep attracting the same people, is because you haven't learned the lesson. Why would you take it like this? Why would you keep failing and repeating a class again and again in your school? Because you have failed it. You are not able to pass it. You are not able to ace the exams. You are not able to ace the test. You are not able to learn the lessons. That is what is happening in your life. But with this Knight of Wands, although Knight of Knight of Swords would be taken as imprudent and improvident, but with this Wands energy, I do feel sorry for being bitter honest, but you feel a bit impetuous in nature and character, where act on impulses sometimes. You might have anger issues, a short temper, or you take things on at your egoic level, like your ego hurts at some level. Okay, if not that, you hold on to grudges. Okay, there's this mental energy, very mental energy. Yeah, confirmed by the Ten of Swords. And just see this. I'm not saying you don't want a new beginning, you don't want a happy life, or you don't deserve it. Justice, Temperance, Knight of Wands. Okay? Lessons, balance, Knight, traveling towards Ten of Swords. Why would a knight, move towards a Ten of Swords? Painful ending, painful death. It has happened before, but you haven't learned it, and hence you are going towards it again in a circle, in a pattern. In order to move forward, to even have a new beginning, the Page of Cups. Pages are, new energy, newbie energy. Not amateur, but the beginner's mind. Why is it happening? I'm so sorry for the background noise. So sorry. Okay. Page of Cups is a newer energy, and because it is cups, it represents replenishment, a new chapter, something coming full circle, and you starting something new, because we have a full moon. Full moons represent a complete cycle. The lunar cycle ends at the full moon. Okay, you're moving towards the last chapter of your life. And coincidentally, we are starting with the Saturn energy. Saturn is also, having its last phase of this 30-year period. And then he will go on to start something new when it enters Aries. In the tropical, it has already entered Aries. You will hear that. But in the Western, in the Vedic, it has not. It has entered Uttar Bhadrapada. In order for you to have that, you need to learn the lessons that you have either not learned or not realized yet. Something is coming towards you. There is a new beginning happening towards you. And wow, we have the butterflies. It's like you can see the Knight of Wands, something coming towards the Page of Cups, something towards your newness, your new journey, your new life. But for you, this is you. For you to reach here, you must cross the Ten of Swords. Maybe past hurts, you might not have forgiven certain people. that is still lingering in your subconscious mind. Okay, that is what you will be clearing out. That is what you need to be aware of for the next 6 months. Anything and everything, although everything is karmic, but you will be intensively learning karmic lessons in the next 6 months for your own growth and expansion. Show me more. We have home with Vesta. Your household situation is improving either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. Yes. Bright with the don't back down. Stand up for what you believe is right. What you will be really learning in the next 6 months is how to hold your ground, how to hold on to your lower chakras. Hold on to not like being stuck, but really harnessing the energy of your lower chakras, your inner passion, your inner creativity, your willpower, and your stability, your home, your foundation strong. There is something about your home. This could be the literal message regarding your home, but I will go deeper and tell you that it is regarding your inner home, your inner sanctuary, where you have been feeling disconnected from yourself. You were you are doing substances or things to distract yourself. You're not really connected to yourself. You don't feel your emotions, and even if you do, you feel it so heavily, so powerfully that it overwhelms you. This is what this Vesta and sorry, it's not Bright, it's Bridget is talking about. Harnessing those emotions and the raw power, the overwhelming power into a structured power. The spirits are showing me a water body. I wouldn't call it a river, but a water body without any foundation, without any structure, and just flowing. But if you structure it like dams, like pipelines, if you structure it, you can control the force and you can achieve different results from it. Structure, stability, and discipline will be at its highest in the lessons and in your life in the next 6 months. Where, in order for you to properly function or in order for you to properly manage your life or achieve success, you will need structure. And wow, again, Saturn is a structured planet. Saturn is the lord of structure, stability. He likes plan. He's the disciplined, strict teacher. When Saturn enters your life, he teaches you strict discipline, strict structure, and planning. Because just imagine, how would a home or a house stand without a proper foundation, without any proper structure? Your ambitions, your goals, your dreams are absolutely correct. They're absolutely going to happen, but Saturn will teach you the steps needed, necessary for you to achieve them. It's almost like you have raw power. Saturn will refine it. We have Cordelia with go outside. You have been indoors too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. Yeah, get some fresh air maybe. If not, this is talking about go outside of your comfort zone. Look beyond your comfort zone, beyond the level of your sofa or bed, or I'm being shown someone at a job, a man working on his computer behind the desk, and he's saying, this is what the spirits are showing me. He's saying, oh, I could never apply to that high paying or high tech company because it's so out of my range. I will never be able to get in. I'm so mediocre or average, and they are so high fi. They are such a big brand, they would never take someone like me in. Comfort zone, limiting beliefs. That is what is stopping you. And the spirits are showing me this comparison with the same man. Only if only he mustered up the courage to get out of his comfort zone, he's going to become the CEO of that high brand company. He's gonna become that. He's gonna get there. But he needs to get out of his own way. We have Hathor with receptivity. Allow, oh my God, wow. Allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give to others. You must believe that you deserve it, and only then can you truly deserve it and get it. If you think, this is why many manifestation rituals fail. If you think deep down at the subconscious level that you only deserve 10 pennies, that is the most you're going to attract. The universe isn't on a budget. Ask it freely. Universe wants to give you, and with Mother Lakshmi at the bottom represents bright future. Stop worrying, everything is going to be fine. Many of you might be having financial issues. Goddess Lakshmi is here to say relax, everything is going to be fine. Okay, if you have a yes or no question right now, ask it. I'm going to pull a yes or no card. Okay, we have, okay, peaceful resolution. Whatever you asked is reaching its course. We don't find solutions when we want it. Solutions come our way when, the chapter is about to end. Imagine if the movie isn't supposed to end right now. How would the end happen? There will always be some U-turn, some climax, some mysterious scene in the movie. But whatever you asked about, it is reaching a peaceful resolution because the chapter is about, again, endings. You are ready. Yes, you are ready. I truly believe you are self-doubting or you're questioning yourself a lot. You are ready, and communicate clearly. Communicate your needs and wants clearly. They're showing me the scene of Three Idiots where I guess it was Raju. Raju, after his accident, his suicide attempt, when he goes on to give placement interview, the he keeps his fee, not fee, the salary, towards the interviews. Like he's like, I'm looking for this much salary. This is what I'm worth. Okay, he straight away goes and says, this is what I'm worth, and you're giving me less than that. And the interviewees are like, you are too arrogant. You will get no job with such an attitude. They were actually testing him. He's like, okay, fine. I will take my attitude, I will take my arrogance and leave, but this is what I'm worth. And I'm not taking a single penny less than that. The interviewees laugh. Okay, they laugh and then they accept him, saying that they were testing him really. So this, communicate what you want clearly. Don't go like, oh universe, I would like some love. What the hell does some love mean? Oh universe, I would like someone, kind. What the hell does kind mean? Be specific. I want someone kind with 5 feet 10 height, with broad shoulders. He has such and such intellect. He has such IQ. He is emotionally available. He has no attachment issues. He is well educated. Be specific. Okay. What is, oh, I will take some food. Be specific what you want to have. What do you want to eat? Noodles, pasta? Yeah, and then we have ask for help from others. Don't hesitate from asking help from others. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do this deck, the advice deck, but I do have another deck for you guys. What is at the end of this 6 month journey for you? Oh, oh my god. So many, not this one, okay. So many advice cards, but maybe you need it. Let's go. Everything in my life works now and forevermore. My life works beautifully. Beautiful message. I accept my uniqueness. There is no competition and no comparison. For we are all different and meant to be that way. I am special and wonderful. I love myself. I have the perfect living space. Oh my god, second time homecoming. I have the perfect living space. I see myself living in a wonderful place. It fulfills all my needs and desires. It's in a beautiful location and at a price I can afford. It is safe to look within. It is safe to look within. It is absolutely safe to look within. As I move through the layers of other people's opinions and beliefs, I see within myself a magnificent being, wise and beautiful. I love what I see in me. I love all the flaws. I love all the things that are wrong, that are unacceptable to the society. I accept them and love them wholeheartedly. My thoughts are creative. I say out I say out, out to every negative thought that comes to my mind. No person, place, or thing has any power over me, for I am the only thinker in my mind. I create my own reality and everyone in it. I trust the process of life. There is a rhythm and flow to life, and I am part of it. Life supports me and brings to me only good and positive experiences. I trust the process of life to bring me my highest good. This is the message of surrender. And last, we have I am deeply fulfilled by all that I do. Each moment of the day is special to me as I follow my higher instincts and listen to my heart. I am at peace with my world and affairs. I absolutely love it. Let's pull out a few cards to see what, tell me what is at the end of my group two's 6 month journey. What is at the end? What is at the end? Wow. Okay, we have opening, light, and peace. opening to the lighter aspects of life, opening to the light again, to your inner child again. And we also had the sun card at the bottom of our tarot card deck. By the end of the 6 months, and it is similar to group 1 as well, you would have connected back to the source energy, to your divine power, to your divinity, back to your inner child, free from the opinions, beliefs, conditioning, taunts, obligations of the society. You would have paved your own way. You will start living for yourself and by yourself. I'm being shown Lady Danbury from Bridgerton. You will live the way you want to live, unapologetically. Because you would have realized that whatever you have been carrying till now isn't yours and will never be yours because it was implied, obligated, and put onto you by the society to control you, to tame you. But you don't need to be tamed, you don't need to be controlled. You are a free spirit. The God, the universe that created you, made you free. He did not make you free just so you could be controlled by something else, something materialistic, something 3D, something that lacks their own divinity, something or someone who is disconnected from the source themselves. You were meant to shine. The peace you have been so anxiously trying to find will be at your doorstep, and you will start a brand new chapter of your life. You cannot fathom how beautiful this beginning would be for you. I can only wish you the best, my pile twos. Thank you so much for watching. Please do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. And I will see you soon. Until next time, bye bye.
Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you, beloved. May Gaia's love wrap around you like a warm wind, and may your path ahead be guided by truth, tenderness, and trust. Until next time, keep listening to the whispers of your soul. Keep following your soul. Trust, faith, and be blessed. All of my highest vibrations to you. Thank you so much.